Now that the weather is finally breaking, there are more people taking their dogs out to the dog parks. The important thing to remember is your dog could pick up a disease from that park if you don't have them vaccinated. Sherry Silk is here from the Humane Society of Tampa Bay. She's beautiful dogs. Hi. And we're here to talk about how to keep your pets safe and healthy. Sherry, always good to see you.
Good to see you, too. And they're kind of a handful, aren't they?
They're
full of themselves this morning.
But they're so full of life, they just want a forever home.
And exactly. And you know what? They're close to Halloween, right? A lot of people take their dogs out trick-or-treating with their family or dog parks, like you said. I know now that the weather's broken, I love to take my dogs out in the evening. But it's very important not to forget the vaccinations because so many people don't vaccinate and your animals could be at risk. So it's very important to get the core vaccines, distemper, parvo, hepatitis, and rabies. And your veterinarian or our animal health center can take care of that for you.
Let's talk a little bit about your animal health center, because a lot of people think if I go to the Humane Society, that's just where you go to get a pet.
Yes.
But there's so much more there than that.
Absolutely. And we want you to come and adopt your pets. But it's a full-service hospital. And you can get shots. We can do surgeries. We can do affordable spay-neuter. And it is very affordable, which is the key. Because a lot of people, like this little puppy, was turned in because they couldn't afford medical care because it can be expensive. So it's a very affordable place to go. We make payment plans, so you should check it out if you don't have a veterinarian of your own.
And that is the right thing to do. If you can't afford to keep your pet, don't abandon them. Don't drop them off somewhere. Bring them to the Humane Society because they will get them the care that they need and then get them the home that they need. Now, who's this little fella?
Okay,
he's so active.
He's active, and I think he kind of wants to get down and play a little bit. But that's Teddy, who's a Schnauzer Poodle mix. I think he's beautiful with that taupe color. Very, very friendly dog. Doesn't love other dogs so much, which we found on the way over here, unfortunately, this morning. But he's really a nice boy, and he came in as a stray. He's only 15 pounds, and he's good to go. He's already been neutered, and he already has his shot. So we're just trying to find a home that perhaps doesn't have other dogs.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And these two, I love these guys. This is Chico, who's a lab mixed puppy. Look at this labby face.
Look at that.
I know, only 10 weeks of age. I would say probably a good, hey there, buddy. I would say he's going to end up being maybe, 60 to 80 pounds. So he's going to be a big size boy. And then we have this little beautiful, and they really do love each other, little Buster here, who I believe is a purebred Chihuahua. Can we show your face, sweetheart?
Show your face, sweetheart.
Show how your face is. And he's 2, and he seems like he's already house trained. And he's all of 7 pounds and won't get any bigger. So we have a nice variety, and the Humane Society always has a great selection of dogs and cats. So if you have room in your house, please come and visit us because we have some great pets for adoption.
How do animals get parvo? Because that is such a dangerous disease.
It's a simple thing because they're not vaccinated. They get it from dog. If they're not vaccinated, they get it from a dog, and they kind of, when a dog defecates and they smell it or step in it or even lick it off their feet, that's how they get the disease. But if they're vaccinated, they won't get it, even if it's in that excrement. So it's really important to get the vaccinations every single year.
Well, speaking of excrement, I actually went on a rant last night on Facebook about people who don't pick up after their dogs.
I do too. I hate that.
Not only is it inconsiderate, it's dangerous.
It is dangerous because in that fecal matter, there can be worms, parasites, different things that are dangerous to not only to the dogs, but also to people and children as well. So please clean up after your dogs, folks. That's the responsible thing to do.
Don't be that guy
that
just looks around and then walks away, because that's not cool. Now, how many dogs and cats and animals do you have at the moment?
We have about 300 dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens right now that are looking for their forever home.
And what does a person have to go through in order to adopt? You don't just come in, pick your animal, and leave.
Well, you don't. But, I mean, it is pretty easy. We just want to make sure it's the right match for you. So if you want a couch potato kind of a dog, then you're not going to want a really active dog. So we ask you a few questions about your lifestyle and try to match you up with the right dog or cat that you want. So, we try to make sure that everybody leaves with the appropriate pet. And this guy loves, oh my goodness, do you love to kiss. Like this one, you have time and you have the patience to house train because he's not house trained.
Right.
But he'd be so great with kids and a family. Yes, you would.
And this one is good to go.
He's good to go.
Just don't put him with a bunch of other animals.
He's just not crazy about other dogs, I think. He wants to go to a dog park now.
Baby.
I think he's ready to go.
Oh, come here.
Can I just say one other thing about Halloween? Not every dog likes to go out. So if your dogs don't like people as much, just keep them at home.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because they get kind of scared with all the kids in the costumes.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Sherry Silk from the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And let's hope these little friends have some forever homes really soon. Sherry, over to you.
Thanks.